Fish. What is the plural of fish?
Fish.
You know the no can always surprise you. Yeah. So fish is
just
also
like I can say sheep.
I hope you don't say sheep.
I am saying sheep.
so fish is also an animal.
The way you want it is how you're going to take it.
Get out of here, man. Bye.
Stories from all over the world. Ezekiel taking it a little bit extra. Mukabwira Walk 100.2 Galaxy FM with Pamela Isamat. Mu mid morning to Kone.
What's up, my lovely Pam? How you doing?
Okay, so I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yes.
What do we have happening today?
Let's start off with the National Unity Platform. They're proceeding, with their tours, their countrywide tours. Remember, yesterday they did have a meeting with the Uganda Police Force. The meeting was chaired by Fred Mwesigwa, who is the Director Operations. And the meeting resolved several things. Actually, shortly after the meeting, the NUP spokesperson, who is also leader of opposition, came out and spoke about what transpired in the meeting, saying that they agreed not to ban their activities. And besides that, they also agreed that, they will liaise with police. They were waiting for communication from police to help them out with routes, particular routes that they will be using. But they insisted that they are going to continue with their tour, starting in Masaka and then I think Mukono tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
But then police later on released also its statement. Nawaka Claire, who is the spokesperson for police, deputy spokesperson, said that among the resolutions that they had during the meeting was to ask NUP to inform police early of their tours, right to the IGP officially, and then on top of that, they need to present a liaison officer who work with the police. NUP has to present. Then they have to copy the letters that police has given them, permitting them to go and do their activities to all territorial commanders. So she explains more of what the outcome of their meeting was.
Write officially to the Inspector General of Police early enough as per the law to allow the Uganda Police Force Management to reply in time and copy their letter from territorial commanders. The District Security Committee shall carry out an assessment of the security at the venue, the surrounding areas, and also the routes that the NUP members intend to use before the meetings. The committee will work together with the liaison officer of NUP to agree on an appropriate venue where the police can effectively. The assessment will be in coordination with the town clerks who always grant permission for venue usage.
Oh yeah, we'll keep you posted. Keep your eyes on our social media. 0707102102. That's how you can be a part of this discussion. Away from that, Pam, what else do we have happening?
Well, still issues to do with police. Currently, there's an occasion happening at the police headquarters in Naguru, where an occasion like an event happening where there's a handover, ceremony, official handover ceremony of the IGP and deputy IGP. That is now the current IGP is Abbas Byakagaba, and then the deputy is James Ochaya. So those are the people who are being handed over. The ceremony is being attended or graced by the Internal Affairs Minister Kahindo Tafire, his State Minister, that is General David Muhozi, among other senior officials or police people, or people within the police force. So that's happening right now. Then proceeding, let's go to Gomba district, where a woman and a certain man have been arrested. For this woman in particular, her she's been identified as Nakalema Deborah. She's a resident of Madu Ward, Madu Town Council in Gomba district. She has been hiring underage girls to men. Yeah, that's why she gets maids who are underage. Then she has her clients because she operates a prostitute kind of.
She has a brothel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what she does is she hires these girls out to men within the community.
Here in Uganda.
So Internal Affairs managed to get her following intelligence operations, and she has been arrested.
Oh wow!
And the man who she was with, who the girl was with, the minor, has also been arrested.
Where one, Nakalema Deborah, an employer of the victim, decided Nakalema Deborah has been getting housemaids or house helpers under it, but at the same time she would prepare men for them to sleep with these young girls, and she was being paid. It is also known that Nakalema Deborah happens to conduct business of prostitution in the same area, send this young victim to to the residence of Chirimuntu Julius, who was caught red-handed by the police.
But you see, the things that maids go through, they're actually one of the voiceless people, most voiceless here in Uganda. Because, first of all, we have very many
not only in
underage
Uganda,
girls.
all over the world, yeah.
But in Uganda, it's worse because we have employers who, most maids, if you walk into houses, you realize that most girls are 17, 16, 14, 12 years old, young girls. There's a girl recently who was arrested, 14-year-old girl. She left her baby in a basin. The mother, the owner of the house, had gone to work. She leaves the baby in the basin because she had gone to attend to the neighbor who was knocking at the door. By the time she returned, the baby had died in the basin.
Of water.
Drowned, yes, in the basin. And this is a 14-year-old girl. She was arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Jesus.
So there are many underage girls who are being exploited by their bosses. Some of them, abasajja bawaka, babakozesa, and they can't speak out about it.
Have you had a maid before?
Yeah, I think I've had a maid before.
Do you know what it feels like having a maid who is old? They can get pissed off and jetty you.
No! If you're getting a maid, no, listen.
This is what I
Don't
witnessed
get
at some
a
point.
maid
Hold up.
that is older than you.
There's a scenario I remember very properly. Somewhere around Chengeda when we were growing up.
Yeah.
So there was this maid in the neighborhood who served food. And apparently one of the bosses was not happy with the way she was serving food.
The way she was serving?
And she was an old woman. Yakwata soup. Do you know soup? Hot soup.
The owner of the house?
The maid poured soup.
Wait a minute.
And left.
Boss was not happy with the way the maid was serving.
Because there were visitors.
Also, she said confronting her in front of the visitors, abusing her.
Like, now we're later, so there's always something you like as Nanyinimwe. So on, you take on something like that.
Yeah.
Before she knew it.
The soup she had cooked on the boss.
The woman, when the husband is also there.
What?
And then after she just walked away.
She had an old woman for a maid.
She had been there for a minute.
Oh.
So she just left like that.
No, you see also when you have a maid.
I'm not saying they hire young children.
No, I have seen households where they hire maids for 5-10 years. That maid becomes like a part
family.
of the family
member.
If she's quite around your age bracket, she becomes like your sister because she knows your secrets. She's advising you. She's telling you what to wear. She's telling you stories of the community. Kwegamba, that woman will not respect you the way that you should be. So if you want that kind of respect, don't hire someone for 10 years or 5 years.
So
let them go. And please, let them move on.
Oh my
because,
God.
yes.
Up with.
If someone has offered you services for 10 years or 5 years, I mean, you can take them to vocation and tell them you have been nice to us.
Some of us, we have households where we've had the same woman over. Like in Gayatukuza, they changed our pampers, they ironed our uniform, they saw us go to university, and we are still with them and we are not complaining. They are okay. Even their children became like our brothers and sisters. We stay with them in the same Tisakate.
For me, honestly, my mother, whenever she would hire maids, fine, they would stay like for 5 years, but she would always introduce work for you and your kids.
Yeah.
That is not, if they have been nice to you, do something for them. Let them also develop themselves.
Okay, hallelujah. We've had you. As we're concluding now, what else do we have happening?
Well, police has again carried out an operation. They are carrying out ongoing operations in Chira division, mostly because of the Matters Day celebration.
Oh, yeah. I saw a very disturbing video of a girl who was talking about her experience of walking. I don't know if you've seen it. Then they asked her, what has disturbed you on this journey? It's on TikTok. And she said, I'm going to send you that video.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
But then this operation, they've arrested 30 people. Among the 30 people they've arrested, this operation happened on 27th and 28th in the night, this night, or wee hours of this morning.
Yeah.
According to Luko Sigire, the KMP deputy spokesperson, he says that there was also a guy who was shown on CCTV with a stone. Namugongo, I think they've identified the place as in Namugongo, Agenda 2000. That's the place. He hit his victim with a stone on the head, and the victim fell unconscious. She's actually in hospital receiving treatment. We don't know the state of that victim, but they say that they have arrested this suspect alongside the stone that he used for the attack.
Oh, wow.
So 30 people have been arrested. Yesterday there was another operation, 15. So, yeah.
Yesterday the police took...
man. Don't even get me started with that
You saw the
one.
video, yeah?
I saw...
Reconstruction of the scene.
What is the relevance of the reconstruction of the scene?
It's all a PR game. You now know that. You now know that he's in custody, right?
The guys are in custody.
You now know that they're in custody.
We already saw their pictures. We already saw these guys.
That wasn't enough. The kicks had become kicks.
They showed us the kickers, tiny boys who are like 16, 17 years old.